Largest central business district in the United States and the most Manhattan-like place in the U.S. Hey guys, and welcome to Cool Vision. And this video will travel to Chicago, the third largest city in America, behind New York and Los Angeles, that is home to 2.7 million people. It's the epicenter of Midwest, a region in the U.S. known for its farming and manufacturing. They call it America's heartland. Chicago is located in the state of Illinois, at the southwestern tip of freshwater Lake Michigan. It has the third largest economy in the U.S., with a gross metropolitan product of $770 billion, which is more than that of Switzerland. The city is known for its bold architecture, diverse economy, universities, and urban beaches along the shores of Lake Michigan. But let's talk about its history first. Chicago was incorporated as a city in 1837 and grew rapidly throughout the 19th century, becoming an important center of commerce and a transportation hub between the eastern and western United States. A flourishing economy brought residents from rural communities and immigrants from abroad. The Great Chicago Fire of 1871 destroyed much of the business district and left more than 100,000 people homeless. But despite that, the city continued to grow rapidly, and by 1900, Chicago was already the fifth largest city in the world. Today, the Chicago metropolitan area, also known as Chicagoland, is home to 10 million people. It's an international hub for finance, culture, industry, and technology. It's home to the Chicago Stock Exchange, now called NYSE Chicago, where the first standardized futures contracts were created. There are four major sections of the city: the Loop, the North Side, the West Side, and the South Side. Let's start with the Loop. If you come here for business or as a tourist, this is where you'll be staying. It's a beautiful Sunday night and we're cruising down Michigan Avenue. Let's go. This is the second largest central business district in the United States and the most Manhattan-like place in the US outside of Manhattan itself. The good part is, Chicago is much cleaner than New York City because garbage goes out for pickup in the back alleys, not on the sidewalks in front of stores and restaurants, as is common in New York. Chicago's Loop is home to the best entertainment in the city, first-rate hotels, and world-class shopping. My first impression was, wow! The Chicago River and its Riverwalk are just fantastic. You can take an architecture boat cruise up Chicago River, and you can gaze up at a lot of cool buildings, like Chicago's famous Marina City Towers, aka the Corn Cobs. It was an urban experiment by architect Bertrand Goldberg, designed to draw middle-class Chicagoans back to the city after more than a decade of suburban migration, because downtown living hasn't always been so trendy. The Loop architecture has been dominated by skyscrapers and high-rises since early in its history. The Home Insurance Building, built in 1885, was the world's first skyscraper. Willis Tower, the third tallest building in the U.S. currently, formerly known as the Sears Tower, was the world's tallest building for nearly 25 years. It has an observation deck, but it was closed at the time of our visit. Trump International Hotel and Tower is the seventh tallest building in the country. And here's the tower of the most favorite politician in Chicago, Donald Trump. The Loop is a first-rate shopping destination. North Michigan Avenue features a lot of boutiques, restaurants, and high-rise malls. And a section of it called the Magnificent Mile is an upscale shopping street, home to restaurants, luxury retailers, and hotels. It's the fourth most expensive shopping street in the US, behind Fifth Avenue in New York, Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, and Union Square in San Francisco. Here you will find such historic landmarks as Chicago Water Tower, the terracotta Wrigley Building skyscraper, and the 100-story John Hancock